Today we're canning clementines. We have peeled and segmented 6 pounds of them. They're just mandarin oranges. You just take them, peel them, take the pith off as much as you can get. You know, when you eat them by themselves, you're eating them with the pith on too. So this is how we can them. These are the utensils you're going to need for canning, whatever you're going to can. You can use vinegar in the water after you've canned stuff, a teaspoon of it, so that the lime doesn't get on the outside. Otherwise you have to wash it off. It's no big deal, but it gets on the inside of your pots as well. You're going to need lids. You're going to need a funnel so that you can put it on the top. You need your sterile jars. You're going to need a canner holder and a couple of spoons. And that's all you're going to need. You're also going to need the rings that go on top of it to seal them. You need your water. We have water in here already getting hot. If you just get it hot, you can sterilize your jars and everything in here. I have a back one of water. It's for the lids and the rings. And then this is a light syrup. You can find the light syrup recipe in the Ball Book of Canning. You can use light, extra light, heavy, whatever you like. We're using light so it doesn't take away from the flavor of the clementines. The method we're doing today is cold packing. Put your clementines in, get them kind of snug. Take your funnel, which is pre-sterilized. Make sure you sterilize all your equipment. That's why it's either sitting on a tea towel or in a bowl that's been sterilized. Well, you know you're not getting any germs in there. And you're going to fill it with your syrup, whatever kind you want to make, light or extra light or heavy, however you like to eat them, or your family. And we're going to fill it to a 1/2 inch head space, which is this very first ring. You can't really see it on the video since the liquid's clear. We're filling it right to the top of that. After that's done, you need some kind of utensil. They sell a special one. You can use just a rubber spatula. And you want to make sure that you're removing the air. You see these are kind of snug in here. Just go down the outside, remove the air bubbles. If there's air bubbles left in there and there are too many, there are going to be some. But if there's too many, it'll bust your jar. So we don't want that. After you get the air bubbles out, you want to get one of your rings and lids. It's been sitting in the water.
Wait. Wipe off the top.
Oh, yeah. Wipe off the top. You don't want any pieces of orange or whatever you're canning on the top because it will interfere with the seal. So we're going to make sure that's wiped off. Which I had my towel ready. And then you just seal it. Pre-tighten it. It doesn't have to be real tight, but you want it a little tight. We'll take it and set it in our hot water, which we used to sterilize our jars before. And you'll want the water to come up over. The more you get in your canner, this is a water bath canner, the higher it'll go. You want about 1 inch over the top. We're going to finish filling our jars and we'll be right back. This is the last of the canned clementines. We have 7 pints. You have about maybe 2 left. You know, enjoy them. We're going to take this last one and add it. We have enough water. We've started heating the water again. There's a good bit of water on top. When this comes to a boil, you will time it for 10 minutes. When your 10 minutes is done, take them out and they will begin sealing themselves. So we will see you with the finished product. Our time is done. We did the 10-minute processing. Then leave it sit for 5 minutes to kind of cool. That way you're not reaching in here and it's still bubbling. You will take them out. Tip it a little bit. Doesn't have to be tipped too much. You want to have a little towel. Take them over to your space where you're going to let them cool. You can either put them on a cooling rack or a towel. You don't want a dramatic change in temperature. It can cause the bottom of the jar to break off.
Like setting them on a cold counter or something.
Yeah. Any drastic change in temperature. After they've sat for a little while, you'll start to hear them ping. And the lid on the top, and you can't see it in the video, but it's a little high, it will suck itself down in there. Check them. You'll start to hear them probably within the first hour. After they've all pinged, let them sit and cool completely, and then you can store them, you can label them however you would like. You can write the labels on the top, or you can print some out. If you come across any, and I don't know that you can hear it, but it'll make a little sound like that, that means it has not sealed. If it doesn't seal, don't fret, happens to everybody. Put them in the refrigerator and enjoy them with your family later. We hope you have enjoyed this informative video. We hope to see you guys canning soon. Happy canning.